First of all, thanks a lot for the time and welcome to the channel. How you doing?
Hi, I'm great. I just finish all my stuffs this day and ready to sleep, ready to interview.
Just relaxing and business, right?
Yeah.
So here we are speaking to the Brazilian audience here, and I was wondering, what do you know about Brazil? Have you ever been here?
Yes, I was there for a camp for I think 3 weeks, and in Rio and in town Brasilia. Yeah, and it's great, nice country.
What do you remember from that experience? What do you like more? People, the foods, the place?
I like the mentality of the Brazilian because they are free, like they are relaxed, happy, and yeah, that's all. Yeah, I like
And
that.
Hiri, how was training camp for you? We saw that you trained with Henry Cerrudo's team in Arizona. How was that experience for you?
It was good, great experience because uh, I had a chance to include the wrestling in my style, especially the wrestling and ground game, and it was very helpful for me on that case.
Do you think that experience will be really important in your fight against Teixeira because of his ground game?
I think me and my team, my coaches, we were focused for the wrestling and for these things. That was the reason why I choose that I will go to. I went to Phoenix for Henry and his coach, uh, Captain Eric, and it was helpful. It was very helpful. It was very helpful, and I think I'm prepared.
Okay, and Hiri, your unorthodox training methods are really famous in Brazil. So I'd like to ask you, do you have any idea of how many times did you hit a tree during your training camp? People love that in
I
Brazil.
start I start to ignore that how many times because it's day by day. I, it's a daily work for me. For me, it's a daily work. If you want something, you have to do from that like a habit. Yeah, and I did that every day.
So we all know that Teixeira is a well-rounded fighter, but there's no question that his main weapon is his ground game. Do you think Glover will try to take you down right off the bat, or do you expect him to be confident enough to stand against you?
Who I think yeah, doesn't matter what I think. The fight will the fight will be the main thing. I don't want to think about that so much because uh, you can think what you want and the fight can be will be another. Yeah, so that's why I don't want to think about it. But the truth is, main weapon from the Glover is short boxing, uh, ground game, and he's strong. I think he will he's very in that direct. He's very good in that, like to use his like strength and jitsu and this wrestling. That's his good and big weapon. But like I said, I'm ready for that, and I'm ready, and I like to show the world I'm the new champion.
So you were in Abu Dhabi when Glover became UFC light heavyweight champion. Were you surprised by his finish against Jan Blachowicz, or did you expect that already?
In this on the place in the Abu Dhabi, in that arena, I was not so surprised there. But before the fight, I never expect that. Yeah, in the arena, when I saw the Glover, his focus, his all these things around him, he looked dangerous, and that's normal. But Blachowicz, he looked like he's not in the present. Yeah, and that was the main problem. That was the main problem. So I think it was most of these things, that was the Blachowicz mistakes. He wasn't so focused for that fight, but amazing work from Glover.
What's the mistake that you can't allow yourself to have in the fight against Glover? Like, what would you say is the biggest weapon that Teixeira has against you?
For against me, all my preparation, I work on that. I worked on the Glover's strongest weapons, which is, like I said, wrestling and ground game. But I'm expecting the amazing stand-up boxing, fakes, all these things, strength and speed. Yeah, I expect every time I'm expecting the best performance from my opponent, and I never change that. And I think that's the best stand how to see somebody. Yeah, because then you can be prepared for the best version of your opponent, and that's what I am right now.
Everybody knows that you have an exciting style of fighting. What would you say is your biggest weapon against him?
My biggest weapon after this preparation, I can say not just stand up. I think my ground game, I make a next step on this in this work, and doesn't matter for me. For me, it doesn't matter if it will be in the stand-up wrestling or the ground game. I'm ready. I have a weapon for, especially for the Glover, to finish the fight and to win that.
And last one, you already said that you don't like to think too much about the fights. But when you think about the fights, how do you get it done against Teixeira? Do you have any predictions? How do you think this fight ends?
Doesn't matter. For me, it doesn't matter which technique or which attitude I will use, because everything's in the fight from beginning of the fight, it's changing. And if you think there in the fight will work, this thing will work in the fight, and something's changed, you have to be prepared for that. So that's why I am ready to change my strategy, to change my style, to use whatever.
And it's obvious that Brazilian fans are going to be on Teixeira's corner on Saturday, but you also have a lot of fans here as well. Do you have any message for the Brazilian fans?
Just one thing. Thank you. Like I said on the start, when I started fighting in UFC, I'm just doing that because I love the beauty of martial arts, and that's all. That's all. Thank you for support. Let's go.
Thanks, Hiri. I appreciate the time. Thank you so much, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.